Welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa and this is She Persisted Budgeting and Saving. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna do a little bit of a different kind of video. There is no cash tray. My dice tower is here, but you're not gonna see any cash. I kind of wanted to do a series of what's in my binder. I don't know about you, but I am very curious how my favorite channels, what they do in their binders and how their process works. So I wanted to kind of do a behind the scenes, share with you how I do things. And the first one I thought I would do is one of my favorite binders. It's called Ducks in a Row. So first, you might be asking yourself, why do you have two of the exact same binders? So I'm going to put her aside for right now. Scoot over all of the challenges. So first things first, the binder is from Laura Bell Creations. I absolutely love it. And I am not a yellow girl, but I love the binder with this binder charm. And again, I love the Design by Soul 24 on Etsy, her binder charms. So let's get into it. So I can't take credit for this idea. I was actually watching Mischief Managed Budgets, Ren, and she, I want to say early last year, had a Ducks in a Row binder that I just thought would be perfect for me and how I want to save for long-term challenges. So I'm going to go through each one of my challenges, explain my process, and then I'll bring, baby sister in and explain why she's there. But first, this is my year ahead property tax. So I have a goal before I retire that I want to have a year ahead in some of the big things that we pay for, right? So my property tax and my homeowner's insurance is not in my escrow. I took those out when I refinanced my mortgage from a 30 to a 15-year mortgage, and right at the height of the pandemic. So I pay for these two things annually. So I want to get ahead and stay a year ahead at all times. So first, let's go through the property tax. So I use this challenge book, and yes, it is a Save 2024 and 2024. It's by The Humble Budgeter. I've been working on it. So that's the thing. I don't come into this binder except once a month, maybe twice if I'm having a good month and can rein in some other spending. But so you'll see that I have a long way to go. So I first started doing it kind of as a randomizer. So you'll see different amounts on different pages. It was a randomizer. That's how I was using it. And then I realized that's going to take me forever to work on. So then I started doing a page at a time. And then this was my catch-all. So that's that book. So I'll put him over here. My year ahead home insurance. I've been using this challenge. This is from Star Budgets. It is a 40 envelope challenge. I haven't used it as the envelope, but I am using it to save the amounts. And my goal this year was to save, half of my homeowner's insurance. And that's roughly about $1,500. So I'm trying to use this as one of the savings challenges. So these are the challenges that I finished. I've got them in a paper clip, and then this is what I have left to do. My year ahead car insurance, that is fairly recent. I have a teenage son who just started driving, and so as you mothers know, that is a very expensive time in the life of a teenager. So I'm using Ren and Champagne Slow and Steady in 2025. And I'm just starting working on the Alphabet Challenge. So again, it will really be slow and steady for me with car insurance. This is my son's college fund, and I am using one of Janelle Ray Budget's challenges. This is her Save 2024 in 2024. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me make sure. So I'm sure she doesn't have this one anymore, but you know, she does such great work. I'm sure she has her 2025 or 2026. And this is a mystery bonus. So I am working on February right now. So she does have a, so you can see here, the February one. I'm almost finished. Maybe this month I'll be done with February. I can move over to March, but that is for my son's college fund. Dental expenses. I just have a couple of smaller challenges. I don't have any bigger. I do have Reinventing Renee's Sweet Tooth Challenge, that once these two are done, I will start using that one. But this is from Tracy at Golden Girl Budgets. Almost finished with this. And then I'm going to work on Rolling with My Nomies. This is from Erica Budgets. So I'm going to pause and talk about the money. So this is prop money again from Mischief Managed Budgets. The dashboards are from her as well. So I use a mixture of prop and real money. So during the month, I will stuff real money, and then at the end of the month, I will come and grab it and put it in my high yield savings account, really for two reasons. I don't want the money sitting in my house doing nothing. It's akin to, you know, hiding it under the mattress. And then I also want to earn interest on it. So that's why I do that. So this is my medical deductible. So I already have 1 month of my, 1 year, sorry. 1 year of my medical deductible saved in my high yield savings account. Scratch off yuckies. Sorry about that. But this is for this year's medical deductible. So I'm using one of my favorite type of challenges. It's Ren's cards. If you haven't gone over to Mischief Budgets on Etsy and looked at all of the different kind of cards that she makes, they're a lot of fun. They're well made. I highly, highly recommend them for easy wins. Although you see, I have an IOU. And that's because I asked her for the high denomination. My goal is to save $750 every year for this. So I'm close. CD ladder. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about what the CD ladder is and what, how I plan to use that. But this is also another challenge from Janelle Ray Budgets. It is her 1,500 saving and mystery bonuses. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. This is for the CD ladder. This is for my son's college, because I'm like, wait a minute, the mystery bonus was on the other one, but no, it's not. So this one is the one that has the totals. So in January, I saved 154, and that was including, oh, sorry. That was including the mystery bonuses. I mean, come on, Hot Mess Express right here. So yeah, I got a couple of Janelle's challenges that I'm working on, have been working on for quite some time. This is another category that I want to save for. I have 4 grandchildren, 6, 5, soon to be 3, soon to be 2. So I'm saving for them, and I have several different smaller challenges in here. So I have, this is the new one that I just got from Budget with Carly, getting my ducks in a row. I thought it was appropriate. These are from Two Sister Bees. I was a member of their channel for a long time. I don't know if they still have these or not. These were monthly member kits. So I'm not sure if they still have these or not, but that's what I do with the Grams challenges. I save and then I attach for each one of them. So this is for Zola. That's her challenge. And so in my Ally savings, my high yield savings account, I have a savings account called Mini Millionaires. I think I might change this to make it say Mini Millionaires. I got that name from Champagne's Corner. I just love how she saves for her nieces and nephews. I want to manifest that into existence, that my grandchildren become millionaires. But each one of them has their own bucket. So then I put this money into that bucket. This is a new category that I wanted to start saving for. So my goal right now, I'm on a debt payoff journey. I'm trying by the end of this year to have all consumer debt paid off. And if I can accomplish that, I'm going to rephrase that. When I accomplish that, this is my next goal. And so I want to get an extra mortgage payment saved. And to do that, I'm using a couple of different smaller challenges. This one is one of them. This is Marlene's OG book, The Life of a Pig Who Wants to Save But Loves to Spend. So I have completed one of the pages. I've started working on another. So I realized when I was looking over this that everything kind of stalled in February. And for those of you who don't know, it's because my grandson had a medical emergency in March, and kind of life just took a life of its own. The beginning, first and second quarter of this year. So that's why I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I'm going to give myself grace. You know, we all have to do what we can do. That was one of them. Then I'm also using Dee from Dee Plans and Budgets. She did a 2K subby giveaway, so I'm working on that. And then my tracker is from Mama Bear, Budget with Mama Bear. It's my house payoff tracker. So we will get there, you know, slow and steady, but right now everything's a little slow and a little steady. But again, we'll get there. My next one is Pet Emergency Fund. And so I only have a few cards left. And I went ahead and, I asked her not to put scratch offs on these just so I would know how much I needed to save. And this is the higher amount as well. So my Pet Emergency Fund is also being funded by the HOP with Donna, Powered by Creativity, and Steph from Budget with Mama Bear. If you haven't joined us on the HOP, it's never too late to start. And they have a fur baby HOP. And so I've been using that fur baby HOP to fund the pet emergency as well. And then I have home improvements. This one is kind of on the back burner, but this is a big challenge. Again, from Two Sister Bees. This is called a Save 10 Journey. And the premise of this one is you save 10 of each denomination, and I chose to work on the 10s. So I only need $30 more, and then I get to color off the 10. And I don't know if I'll start at the top or go to the bottom. It just depends on how things play out with my budget. And then last but not least is my new car. So I don't really need a new car right now. Sadly, I had a car fully paid off. I loved that car. And then, about 4 years ago maybe, I was sitting at a traffic light and a van rear-ended me and pushed me into a truck that had a tow hitch on it. So I got kind of squashed from both sides. The amazing thing is I drove it home. The officer that came to the scene of the accident told me, well, nothing's leaking, so you should be able to drive it home. So I was leaving to go out of town on a girls' trip the next morning. So I drove it home. When I got back, there was, of course, fluid all over the place. And working with the gentleman that caused the accident, his insurance, they sent a tow truck. And the tow truck guy was so amazed that I was able to drive it home, because everything, in a collision from the front and the back, everything in the front was pushed back. But somehow I was, by the grace of God, able to drive that car home. So sorry, I squirreled for a minute. So this challenge, I'm using Ren's Disney, again, 2024 and 2024. So that's how long this binder has been around. And I'm not, you see by the amount of cards, I'm nowhere near saving for this, but this is really a slow and steady, maybe a slower and steadier than the rest of them. Because like I said, sadly, at the height of the used car shortage, I had to go out and find a used car to replace my car. So this is kind of on the back burner. That's why it's the last one. But I still need to be prudent, and I still need to save for it. And this is where I keep my prop money from Ren. So this is my savings challenge binder. And then this is its sister. And again, this binder came from Laura Bell Creations. So what you're gonna see is the same dashboards. But what this is, and why I felt like I needed this second binder, is because, especially the ones that have the smaller challenges, not these big ones, not this, because I know all of this money is from this one challenge. So any of the money that's in my high yield savings is attributed to this 2024 challenge. But my extra debt payment, I have 2 challenges going right now. And my dental insurance, I have 2 challenges going. My grands, I have small challenges. I have 4 of them going at a time, 1 for each grandbaby. So I never know the money in this envelope, if it's from the current challenge, was it from the past challenge? And I would confuse myself. Every time I would collect at the end of the month, I would spend at least an hour just on this one binder trying to what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? To rectify it, that's not the word, but you guys know what I mean. I would spend a lot of time, a lot of useless time. So this binder gives me I know if I come into CD Ladder, I have $220 towards my $1,000 in the bank. It doesn't matter what challenge it came from. It doesn't matter if it's this challenge that's in here right now. That's how much money I have in my high yield bucket that says CD Ladder. So at the end of the month, I can come in here. And so like medical deductible, I have my $750. Did I break it down? I must, because it's in the 100. So I have last year's medical deductible that I didn't use. So that's there. And then I've got this, the other 50, and this for this year's deductible. So it's just a way for me to keep that running tally and to know that every bit of money that's in here, and again, because it's prop money, I know that I can go to my high yield savings account and find this exact amount. So it was a way for me to keep my sanity while using all of these different binders to do fun things. So I hope that was a interesting little tidbit on how I do it. I know I have watched so many creators and I just get so inquisitive about what they're doing, how they're doing their binders, what's in their binders, what's their plan. So I'm hoping to make this a series. I don't know if I should admit this yet, but sadly I have like 18 binders for different things. A lot of them are sisters like this. I deliberately tried to do this again just to save my time at the end of the month when I'm trying to go through. I would like to keep one binder that is consistent and then one that is kind of a challenge binder. So this is maybe like my sinking fund binder, and this is my savings challenge binder. So this is all active savings, and this is what I've completed, if that makes any sense. So if you have any questions or comments, or if you want more information or have a different method, please feel free to leave me a comment. I hope you like this video, subscribe if you haven't become a member yet, and not a member, a subscriber. And I will see you soon. Take care, everyone.